Salutations, friends! It is I, said Stevie, and today we're taking a closer look at this bad mamma jammer right here. This is the Blade Ops exclusive BOKER Plus KALASHNIKOV OTF in the white and black configuration, the Stormtrooper, as it were. This is a knife that was provided to me from my homies over at Blade Ops as part of their affiliate program. Basically, they send me knives to check out, and I give them a review and give you my thoughts on them. And then, if it's something that you're interested in picking up, there is an affiliate link down in the description. And if you purchase anything using that link, I get a little taste and it helps support the channel. So, as I mentioned, this is a OTF, out the front auto. Starting with the blade here, we have D2 steel, double-edged dagger style. You see that Atomov Kalashnikov branding on the front, Boker's logo on the show side there. You got a little bit of texturing right there on this white aluminum anodized scale. It's 60, 61 T6 aluminum, so good quality. Blacked out hardware. Moving around to the clip side, you do see a nice loop over deep carry spoon style steel pocket clip. These are actually really good. This has been in and out of pocket quite a few times. No problem. They did what every knife company should do. Recessed the pocket clip into the scale with flush fitting countersunk screws. So, like I said, it goes in and out of pocket just fine. And then moving on, you do see the steel marking. The 5332, I believe, is going to be the serial number on it. And then you see the Viper logo there. And that's because I was told that ViperTech is actually the company that makes these for Böker USA. I think I said ViperTech, and I just had to double check. It's Cobra Tech that this logo is, I believe. And I thought that maybe someone else was the ones doing this for Böker USA, and then I believe it was David Iverson that made a comment in my unboxing video about that. Because yes, this is made in the United States. Um, it comes in this box here, pretty simple box, but you can see there it does say, where does it say it? It does say Böker USA there. If it'll focus. Focus. There you go. Out of Lakewood, Colorado. And yeah, so this is a made in the United States product. Inside that box, you have a zippered pouch, pretty basic. Actually, I do like the way this zippered pouch is. Not that it's a big deal, but I like having the one pouch on one side and then a double slot there. So, nice pouch. Um, if I if I didn't already mention the specs on here, that's probably because I don't have them pulled up in front of me. I'm doing that right now, but yeah, okay. This is a 3.5 inch blade, 8.5 inch overall, 4.5 ounces, and yeah, I would say as far as OTFs go, the action's great. Um, no problems engaging the trigger here. Actuate it with my thumb, no problem. Completely ambidextrous there. No problems left-handed or right-handed. Um, I wouldn't think that all these finger scallops would be comfortable. However, it is. It absolutely is. I have pretty meaty sausage fingers, and they land right where they need to be. So I guess maybe a smaller hand you might have a problem. But I would say ergos wise, this thing is on point. You don't feel the pocket clip. I mean, you feel the pocket clip on the palm of your hand, but it's not a hot spot by any means whatsoever. And yeah, so what are my thoughts on this knife? Well, uh, I like the fact that it is made in the United States. Böker is a good company. I have a Kalashnikov just auto, not an OTF. That has suited me well for many years. That's not a made in the United States knife, but it's got good. The fit and finish on it are good. Fit and finish on this is really well done. Also, you do see the little seam there where the two handles scales come together. Um, screws only on the front side here. I have not tried taking this apart, nor would I, since this is a loaner, but the action feels really smooth on it. It hasn't failed once. I can't, like, get ahead of it. On some OTFs you can get a little ahead of it and it misfires. I have not been able to misfire this whatsoever. Um, Now, definitely the blade to handle ratio is a little off there, right? I'd like to see a bigger blade on this, but I understand why it is. And then as far as OTFs go, I definitely have an OTF. In fact, I brought out the OTF that I typically have in my truck. That is the axial gear shift. I'd say the action is on par with that one, but you can see the blade to handle ratio is always a little off with an OTF. I think that's just nature of the game there. I've also had a Microtech that had very, very similar there. So definitely you got a smaller blade for a bigger handle. Um, as far as the dagger goes, I'm not really a fan of dagger style blades, especially a double edged dagger blade, which this definitely has two sharpened edges to it. Absolutely does. And it does cut just fine. This is not the best thing to be trying to cut with, but it's the only thing that I had in front of me. Um, it does have the stop on it, so if you, it's got that safety. Now I wouldn't go doing that to your hand or your thigh or anything, but it's got that safety on it to where as soon as it hits any sort of resistance, it stops there. And to do it on this same piece of paper, let's see here. Yeah, it definitely. But it'll, if you try doing that to your hand, it's definitely going to leave a mark. Um, but yeah, if you're into OTFs, and especially if you're into the whole Star Wars theme, I think that this is a good option for you. This is going for on Blade Ops right now, 119.96, $120. Gets you this Bad Mamma Jammer right there. You can see the reviews and all the specs on there. Looks like it's got someone just bought one just the other day and has a good review on there. So take their word for it, not mine. I didn't even read that before posting this review. But yeah, I don't know that this is something that I would pick up. First off, mainly because I'm not into the whole Star Wars theme. Um, I'm not into the Stormtrooper motif, as it were. And then I just don't see the purpose for me having a dagger style blade on really anything. But I would say this is definitely a good option for you if you are able to carry a OTF, if that's legal in your state. If it's not, definitely check out your knife laws, and maybe you can learn a little bit more during Knives Live 2022 coming up this weekend. Um, check out my community post for more information. But yeah, so that's really all I have to say about this knife. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. It's not something that I'm going to be picking up, but I would definitely say if this fits your checks all your boxes, it's a good option for you for sure, right? So um, there you go, folks. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got any questions. Shout out to Blade Ops for letting me check this out. And yeah, until the next one, I bid you mofos adeuces.